Mira will trade whatever he can every time into Silencer, but Talon are going to stand strong and just force him back every time. Just be careful not to overextend. As
oh my. That is unexpected.
Not the first one I would have ever expected in this game.
Hurling axes. Actually stuck inside the creeps.
Oh my god, they got a full surround.
They did. Snowball coming in, keeping him at bay, and that is the second death for Yatoro.
TP's coming in from Q.
Not gonna save him.
They needed that badly.
But if they can get the kill here, coil onto 2, first of the game from Makoto. Whirling axes, providing a little bit of cover for Yatoro, but he's gonna get blown up by Makoto, and now Miposhka looks to be potentially next on the list, has very little mana to speak of. Another illusory orb available.
Damage.
And yeah, that should be a double kill for Makoto. So great rotation, and even though Troll gets something out of that, this is now death number 3.
I mean, actually there are other 2 lanes. We've been focusing along the Troll lane, but Bat and Tide both have excellent farm. And this bottom lane is not easy for Void.
In the mid lane, Puck inside the smoke screen, Cinderman. Sorry to interrupt your amazing point you're making, but that is a big kill onto Makoto. Here's going to be the trade. Miposhka falls as well, but that's 2 supports for the mid laner. Q. Oh, pops the Fairy Fire, will live. And Ollie out of mana. Laurel still has Firefly ending now, though, but looks like he'll find that kill nonetheless. So double kill for Laurel, trying to bring this game back for Team Spirit.
Non-stop Anchor Smash, preventing him from getting CS. They're going to try to TP down and look for a kill here now. Ravage.
Oh, he gets the Ravage.
Oh my goodness.
He hits Q as well, doesn't even know he's there. The kill onto Void is big for Collapse. He gets out the watermelons. More TP's coming, so this will likely lead to the death of Collapse, but well worth it for him.
With the fishes.
It goes to show why this Tide pick is so good against Void, is whenever it gets to these situations with the 1v1, he's ruining his lane, right? 15 denies.
Oh boy, he has to use a Chronosphere in the top lane defensively, but now he's inside Cogs.
Oh, if he
Lasso
dies,
is still available. Troll axes are there, and down goes 23 Savage. That is death number 2.
A long, grueling
Collapse, getting gone on again. Coil not up for 20 seconds, but here comes Laurel to help out his comrade. Collapse looks like he's fine, although Makoto has the haste rune, so maybe not. He gets off the Waning Rift as well, but more reinforcements arriving. And yeah, he has to give up on this kill onto Collapse. And meanwhile, Ollie getting taken out by Miposhka.
Can't they use Global?
And Makoto, he has to be a bit careful here. Able to get to the other side of the lane. Miposhka is level 6, already used the hook shot. Laurel, he's going to spot him if he puts... Right, gets the Waning Rift off. Another TP coming. Chronosphere's not up for another... Well, another 60 seconds. He actually jumps into the Cogs. This might be the death of 23 Savage again. Has Time Walk again, though. So able to get out this time. Collapse. Very tanky. As more TPs come in from Talon.
He has Ravage again.
Collapse. He likely is going to die, though. So the Ravage would have been wasted, but they're going to try to turn this around potentially on the Q, but Mira is going to be focused on inside the Sprout, gets off the tricks of the trade, silenced right now, pops the Fairy Fire. That base regen's not going to be enough for him to survive, so 2 dead for Team Spirit as the time dilation continuing to slow Laurel, and the Invis rune spawning right ahead of him, just taunting his dead corpse now. So 3 picked up kills here for Talon.
Unimpactful Ricky this game.
They get the punch up onto Yatoro, but the Flame Break giving him a little extra space, but there's the Chronosphere. Ravage is not going to be there in time. We'll have to hold on to that, so Battle Fury, well, delayed a little bit longer for Team Spirit. As Laurel, he's going to get a sacrifice here from Ori, or Ollie, I should say.
It's still, this is what we were talking about before the game started, right? Like, Spirit's lineup's still pretty slow. Like, they still need time. Troll needs to build up, right? They're gonna find Collapse. I don't know who finds who here.
Well, it's a 1v3. Yeah. He pops the hood, but it's not going to keep him alive. Easy kill for Talon.
Yeah, and this is so big for 23.
Yeah.
It's part of all these moves. He's got his Midas, you know, he's trying to get a Maelstrom soon as they finally find a pick on Makoto here.
Okay.
And not be too stressed out about needing to output too much.
Oh, we're going to see the first dart of the game. Into a hook shot, into smoke screen. Yeah, Tusk has no chance unless there's a Force Staff nearby. Gets Flame Break,
okay. Good Gleipnir, though.
Oh, Gleipnir onto 2. Big reinforcements from Talon, so they turn this around onto both supports. Oh, I say that. There's the dart. Initiation from Laurel. He has his lasso. TP's coming in. There's the global silence, but the instant ravage from Collapse because the Greaves dispel. Beautifully done. Chronosphere now onto 2, but also his teammate. Although Puck is going to be just fine. They're focusing down Laurel. That looks to be an easy trade at the very least, so it's a 1-for-1. And now the clockwork falls, and the rest of Team Spirit need to get the hell out of here. Nice blink strike to Collapse, but there's the dust. Actually does not hit Mira at all, so he's probably fine. And Collapse looks to be in the same boat.
Oh, that's a little bit wild here. Makoto.
Yeah, dart.
Darted.
Do they have the follow-up, though? Okay, yeah, Whirling Axe is there. And Mira, he's still continuing to take damage here. There's a Whirling Axe to prevent a little bit of right-click action. Mira gets one more dart, but he's ticking down. Finally falls. Makoto gets off the Illusory Orb. Troll already popped the ult to try to get some right-click damage, and they're going to be able to take out 23 Savage, who stuck around a little bit too long. Very back-and-forth fight. Hook shot. Troll's stuck inside the shards, but they're going to be able to take out another member of Talon here, but it's going to cost them the Troll Warlord. And now everybody inside the cogs together. Jabs is in a lot of trouble, trying to get a residual kill before he drops, but it's not going to happen.
Everybody's dying. Wait, is he going to
Jesus, he...
Oh, the Greaves are saving
yeah.
him.
Will almost certainly claim the Aegis. Actually, they want to try to contest now, but I think they're going to be a little bit too late. Treants are showing. There's a Chronosphere, but he gets the Aegis. He gets the Roche kill, so the Chrono is kind of wasted. No damage really done inside that Chrono. And they're going to be able to take out the Ricky to start things out. So it's a 4v5 in favor of Talon, but some big spells on cooldown. Big Ravage comes out, and that is a dead Faceless Void. Makoto getting chased by Yatoro, looking for the net, but we'll have to find a different target instead, as Laurel already used his lasso. As the rest of Team Spirit want to try to chase here. Get the Perpetual Slow now onto the Tusk, but the Puck being very annoying. There's Laurel going to get Gleipnir, but here comes the Whirling Axes. He's going to get punched into the air, so that is a dead Bat Rider, but now they're going to turn their sights onto Jabs inside his own Sprout. Yatoro with the most useless ult in the game. That's not his fault. That's just Troll Warlord. That's the design. The BKB basically wasted here as well. Lots of back and forth. I'm not even sure who's really favors in the end, but we see the Faceless Void dying is a pretty big deal. Side, so I think whoever wins this fight will likely get the Roche. Makoto gets off a nice Winding Rift onto 4. No follow-up yet, though. You can see Nature's Prophet already used the ult. Coil only on 1. Gleipnir as well on 1, but there's a Chronosphere. Several heroes here. Tide dies initially, but they find the lasso, but the global silence is there to potentially save him, but no, he gets bashed down into Oblivion. Buyback from the Clockwork now. There's a Flame Break. Bringing them back into the arms of Team Spirit, but looks like they want to reset.
First off, sure they trade a couple buybacks, but this is actually not that bad for Spirit if they get this Aegis, but I think they actually try to hold.
They want to try. Tusk, he has to be careful. He's going to get Abyssal Bladed. The Whirling Axes come out as well. Makoto, wow, who is this? Just stuck in no man's land. Laurel is dead. Yatoro doesn't have his ult for another 10 seconds. Hookshot's going to buy him a little bit of time, but he is just going to have to right-click his way, but he's not going to be able to do so. 80 seconds, he is dead, and this is going to open up Roche for Talon, despite not having their Void. And this double damage is about to despawn in the bot lane. As Mira, they're going to continue to get chased here. All right, we see the first use of Tendrils of the Deep from Collapse. Continuing to get chased, but he should be fine. I don't think they can turn this around, surely. I mean, they do have Ravage. Perhaps they could. Snowball. Onto Collapse with the Gleipnir as well.
I'm sure he would love to grab that. I'm currently sitting on Spell Prism, which is obviously also amazing.
There's the sleep. There's the Void. They're actually going to focus Tusk for now. Lasso's there, but there's a Chronosphere onto 2, trying to take down Laurel first. He's already at half HP, and he dies shortly after the Chrono dissipates. Yatoro still has his ult available. He's going to use it right off the bat after the Abyssal Blade, and Makoto comes in with his ult as well. The Ravage to follow. They're stun-locking everybody on Talon. That's the first life for 23 Savage. Makoto's still alive and healthy, still with the overwhelming blink to go. And now continuing to apply pressure to the Faceless Void. He's going to get silenced as well. He's getting bashed into Oblivion. Yatoro double kill. Ollie is going to be next on the list. That's a triple for Yatoro. You talked about how 23 Savage was feeling confident. This tier 3 mid, if not just continue and try to force this buyback onto Puck.
Yeah, I think Yatoro, he was like stutter stepping a bit. He's not completely sure if this is a play, but
oh, the lasso onto Tusk. Global Times to try to counteract this. There's the buyback now onto the puck. 23 Savage pops the BKB, trying to right-click Yatoro, but is against the troll. He's actually on the wrong side of the cliff now. Mira trying to provide a little bit of cover. The coil onto 2. He's actually stuck inside the shards now. Pops his ult just in time, but that's likely only going to delay the inevitable. And finally, the Chronosphere comes out onto 2 heroes. He's going to focus on the Ricky first. Looks like he's going to get that relatively easily, and now the break to follow, so no Kraken Shell for Tidehunter. 3 for 1. A great hold from Talon. Yeah, and they have the high ground
all
advantage.
about getting the jump. If Mikoto finds them first and gets a great silence, this could be huge. Oh, it just ships in the night right now.
Oh my god, but they run right into
jabs
jabs. But he goes in Viz. Here comes the Chronosphere and the initiation. Ricky's dead right off the bat. Gleipnir inside. They get Collapse as well. He has to buy back. So that's a double buyback from Team Spirit as Laurel. He does use his lasso pretty successfully. Abyssal Blade, nice 4-step attempt to try to save jabs, but he's going to get hookshot, and he's going to get bashed down. He has to buy back now. Laurel getting silenced in the meantime by the Waning Rift, as the Firefly still up, but the Whirling Axe is trying to save the life of the Troll Warlord, but he's going to get decimated. Now another Chronosphere coming out from the Void. They're focusing down Collapse, who has yet to use Ravage, by the way. That is a dieback onto 2 heroes for Team Spirit, and now the Roche is available for the pickings. That's the final outer tower.
Wait, how many hexes do they have? 2 hexes? So Prophet and Puck have hexes.
Oh, there's the jump in.
Whoa, okay.
Snowball very deep.
What in the world is
this?
that?
Hookshot's gonna miss. Q is gonna awkwardly run away with BKB activated. What the hell was that?
Yeah, that was just straight up batshit crazy, but he didn't die, so...
Oh, it wasn't bad. It was Tusk.
Oh, there's time to try again.
Yep, they're gonna go for it. 23 Savage going in. He has his chrono, gets it off, but the Ravage goes off first. Uses the refresher. Down goes Tide. No buyback this time for Mr. Collapse. There's the second chrono. Not the best, but they get a kill from it nonetheless, and they can go for the Megas. Or for the second set of Rex, I should say. And probably the Megas shortly after.
I get what Q is doing, right? He's trying to either get a catch or force the enemy team to use spells since he has buyback and can reconnect, and they know there's no buybacks on the enemy team. So in the end, it does work out. It looks really awkward, but he survived just long enough that the enemy team was in a position that they could get chronoed. So, you know, I mean, hats up for him to just having the balls to just go in for that. It looks crazy, but it's actually going to end the game here. They just needed someone to lead. Mikoto's disc will be popped.
And Gleipnir on the several
Megas.
heroes, but Megas are all but insured here for Talon. And still Aegis intact for 45 seconds. And it's still a 5 versus 3. 6 if you want to. Oh, they're going to kick back the Troll Warlord, who is stun-locked and dead. Down goes Yatoro. GG's called, so this is kind of what we expected, a 1-1 split, but maybe not in this way. Game 1 was Team Spirit just dumpstering Talon. And game 2 was quite back and forth, and then Talon taking the firm grip towards the end.